Maybe the best podcast.
Maybe the best podcast. Maybe the best podcast. Yo, we taking off. We taking off.
That's the one.
Oh, man.
Maybe the best podcast.
Welcome to Maybe the Best Podcast. I am Vern Diddy, a.k.a. the Hot Dad, alongside my compadre.
Lulu.
What up, y'all?
Nothing.
How you doing?
Good. I'm ready for tomorrow.
Why?
Because I'm going to eat good.
Okay.
I'm going to eat real good. Leftovers.
Well, you can't start with leftovers tomorrow.
Well, no, I'm just saying. I'm going to get all those leftovers. I'm going to come with my Tupperware ready.
Where are you going that you're coming with Tupperware ready?
My best friend's house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, your best friend, are they black?
No, they're Italian.
How do Italians do Thanksgiving?
Like straight from Italy.
Like
So fresh pasta, homemade meatballs, homemade sauce, lamb, veal, pork, salads.
That sounds delightful.
It's delicious.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Happy
Out there in
Thanksgiving.
YouTube land, Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitterverse. Where else did we post?
SoundCloud,
iTunes.
Google Play.
Holy shit. I forgot all the audio people. I ain't forget y'all. I'm sorry. We out here, though.
Yeah, we are.
The list is long. So, before we get into the show, do you have a maybe the best of the week? I feel like I just found one. I told y'all Instagram is my favorite. I came on here to go to my profile so I could find my maybe the best of the week.
And you open up to something else.
But as I was saying, do you have a maybe the best of the week?
I guess Chrissy Teigen getting pregnant, and the cute little announcement on her Instagram where she asked baby Luna, "What's this?" or "What's in here?" And she said, "Baby." Because I know they had issues the first time with in vitro, and then they had Luna, and I know she was saying the same thing this time. So I'm happy. You know, people that are struggling like her and has a good outcome.
Can I say that? And I think John Legend is no ordinary people. That is a handsome man, very talented man, and from everything that I'm able to see from him, seems like he's just a really great person.
Yeah.
Chrissy Teigen, a very fun person. And I only get to follow her on Instagram or whatever. She posts a lot. She has a fun side to her. Anytime there's a social topic that's prevalent, she discusses that. But every time I look at her, as beautiful as she is as a human being, she has a funny shaped head to me, and a funny looking face.
I know her cheeks.
In her Twitter bio, she says, she says something about her face being like odd.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, obviously, it's all perspective.
Of course.
You know what I mean? Because, beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. And I think people are beautiful for different reasons. It's just not the aesthetics of your face, the makeup of your face, the cheekbone structure and all of that. Like, I find beautiful people, I find a lot of different people beautiful, and I think she's a very beautiful person, but I just think her face looks funny. So I think like John Legend, who is an alien, who doesn't seem to age at all.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Like I can just see his youthful face mashed up with her face on a baby's face. And that's a weird looking baby. So that's where I'm at with
Do
it.
you not see baby Luna? She's
No.
so cute.
She's adorable.
I believe it. So, shout out to baby Luna, I guess.
Yeah. Rude.
Is it rude?
That's a baby.
Babies look funny. I was a funny looking baby. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I'll post a baby pic so you guys can see it somewhere here, but I had a funny looking baby picture. I had stages of and this is my perspective, okay? Where I thought I was a beautiful newborn. Ooh. Right? Because newborns can look funny as fuck.
Newborns are ugly.
Right?
I get disgusted looking
But not
at
me.
newborns.
I was a great looking newborn, right? And I was a very attractive 3-year-old. And then I kind of got ugly. And then I got cute again. And then I got ugly as fuck. and then I got handsome, and now I'm just kind of like here where I'm the hot dad.
Okay.
So, time has a way of correcting
I
things.
thought it was a cute baby.
So, I don't have this guy's name for my maybe the best of the week, and I know the name was out there. I just kind of lost it somewhere. But this gentleman, and I'll post his picture, and then I'll have his name to go underneath the picture when I do the video. But anti-LGBT lawmaker resigns after being caught having sex with a man in his office. I thought that was hilarious.
Okay.
Mostly because where I'm at as an adult, I don't understand why we have to fake who we are anymore.
Exactly.
Especially in these times, there's no reason to continuously promote and shove Christian values or wholesome values or family values down people's throats, especially if that's not the life you're going to live. It is widely acceptable in today's era to just be open and be proud of who you are, especially if you're LGBTQ. If you're a part of that community, you are embraced at least by that community.
Yeah.
And everyone else is, for the most part, scolded if they respond in a negative manner. So, like, you have this protection around you. You have this force field around you that opens the door for you to embrace that. So just embrace it. I don't know if it was the last episode or the episode before, but, if you like a dick in your booty, look, that's your thing, and be happy. It's cool.
Yeah.
If that's what you like to put a man's balls in your mouth and as a man and suck a man's dick, hey.
If you like to wrap your toes around a dick,
Ooh.
go ahead and do it.
Hell yeah, foot jobs? Have you ever given a foot job?
No.
Why not?
I have tiny feet and tiny toes.
Right. And as a man, I would think like, hey, that's about to make my dick look humongous. So go for it. Like, tiny hands is the way to go. So that's my baby the best of the week. Live your life, bro. Stop trying to hurt other people, especially when that's your people. So,
what do they say? Don't throw stones at glass houses.
well, don't throw stones if you live in a glass house.
Yeah.
And if you got a glass jaw, you should watch your mouth, because I break your face. Have your ass running mumbling to the jakes. You going against me, dog. Good old 50 Cent. So, Thanksgiving is tomorrow for us.
Thanksgiving.
A couple days ago for you guys out there. Hopefully you guys will comment, tell us, chime in with some of the topics or just some of the questions that we have for tonight. We'll keep it really brief for you guys.
Yeah.
But first off, what is your favorite holiday? Is Thanksgiving your favorite holiday, or where does that rank on your list of favorite holidays?
I'd say number 2.
Number 2 behind what?
Christmas.
What about Kwanzaa? What about Hanukkah?
Kwanzaa, I had no idea about Kwanzaa until elementary school, and I came home and told my dad,
That's fine.
why don't we celebrate Kwanzaa? He didn't even know what Kwanzaa was. So
Okay.
that's number 1. Number 2, I'm not Jewish. I only know about Hanukkah because of Rugrats, the Maccabees.
Okay.
Yeah, but Easter, that was ruined for me when I was like 7, when my sister's Furby broke, and the Easter Bunny left a receipt for Kmart so we can go exchange it. So that was a dud.
Well, was there receipt left in the egg at least?
No, the Easter Bunny left it on the table for
Okay.
us to go return it in case something happened.
In another episode, I'd like to ask where the fuck the eggs come from Easter. Like, I think I have an idea, like, eggs represents, like, life, right?
I guess, yeah, when new birth, yeah.
But bunnies don't lay eggs.
They don't.
Chickens
Chickens.
lay eggs. But what came first, the chicken or the egg?
The egg.
Well, who put the egg there? Who fertilized the egg? Who nurtured the egg until it hatched?
God.
Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday. It ranks number 1, and everything else falls behind it.
Yeah.
I think Thanksgiving is the most important holiday to me because typically it's the time when our family came together. And the only thing different about Thanksgiving was the amount of food that was prepared.
Yeah.
But the amount of love, like especially when I lived in Georgia, like my Georgia family is just so fucking tight, and people come over because it's Tuesday.
Yeah.
You know, they came over to our house after church service, or it was like, oh, we're cooking, come on over for dinner. So, you know, it was just a special time it was all of us, it was more of us at one time sharing and embracing this love. And so I think Thanksgiving has been my favorite holiday for a very long time.
Yeah.
So it trumps Christmas, because Christmas, like, you expect to get something. And, you know, being broke sometimes, like, I feel like it also puts you in a position where you're watching people open gifts, and then it's like, well, I couldn't afford to buy you the dope gift, or equally as dope as what you got me. And so, like, it always made me feel away. But Thanksgiving, it's like,
That's how it was for
throw the
us
food
with
on the table.
Christmas. Like, everybody getting together.
okay.
Like, before we open the gifts, my dad would make a Christmas breakfast. And we eat the breakfast, then open the gifts, and then we'd have Christmas dinner.
That's like 3 Christmases in one Christmas.
I know. And then the different foods that we would eat too. So we would alternate. Like, one Thanksgiving would be like the Spanish Christmas.
Okay.
Or Spanish Thanksgiving, and then we switch for Christmas with like the collard greens and stuff. And
Ooh.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'd flip it around.
That's nice.
Yeah.
It's always going to be a black holiday season for me. Like, I'll go eat everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, I'm hoping that I can grab a plate from Visual Director Bay. I got some other family that's cooking. My cousin's cooking. My son's mother's cooking. So it's going to be lots of food. So I'm excited, but I got to work. So,
You gotta get me some collard greens.
yeah. What's your favorite Thanksgiving dish?
Collard greens.
Who prepares the collard greens?
My
Is it
dad.
Pop? All right.
My dad.
Now, like, what does your pops put in your collard greens that makes them special? Or do you know?
His foot. My daddy put his foot in that
Put
collard
his
greens.
foot in that. All right. But you don't know what, like, ingredients?
No, and it's so simple the way he cooks it too. Like, we go to a mom and pop store. He'd buy the collard greens, clean the sink, soak them,
Yeah.
clean them out, roll them, cut them, and then the way that he would cut it, he had a technique. No stems, throw it in the pot, put some salt in it, and then he'd cut the ham up and throw it in there. And then I
Okay.
know he put some other things in it, but
So y'all do, like, chunks of ham?
yeah, chunks of ham.
Okay.
Chunks of ham.
Shit. You want to de-stem the collards first. You know,
Yeah.
You take the stem out first after you clean them. Well, you de-stem them first. Then you go ahead and clean them, roll them up, chop,
Okay.
chop, chop. My mom is like the best collard green maker in the family.
I don't know,
Okay,
man.
I said in the family.
Oh, okay.
In the family, because everybody has their different version of collards, and I don't want to say that my mom's is the best, even though it's better than everyone else's. But I don't want to say it's necessarily the best. It's just like better than everybody else's that have ever made it
Yeah.
in the world. So, but it's not necessarily the best. It's just, again, better than everyone else's. So what mom does, she adds jalapeno peppers for a little
Oh.
bit of spice. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like, you don't eat the jalapeno peppers. It just cooks with
Yeah.
the grain so you can get that flavor. And instead of doing like chunks of meat, she does ham hocks or smoked neck bones, depending on what you want. You know what I mean? So you can get the meaty flavor, but you don't really have the meat.
Yeah.
And of course, you know, traditional seasoning, the salt and whatever. But I've never like gotten to the fullness of it. But the peppers and the smoked neck bones is like what really gives it that zest and that boom, man. So the collard greens are bomb as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, what do you pair your collard greens with though? Like, what's the next dish that you would pair your collard greens with?
The cornbread.
Of course.
The
Now, what
cornbread.
kind of cornbread do y'all eat? Because it's like it's cornbread and then there's like Jiffy.
Well, sometimes, like, if my mom will make the cornbread, so if she's lazy, she'll get the Jiffy, and then if not, she'll
Like, get
make
the
it.
cornmeal.
Yeah, the
and-
cornmeal and do all that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, that's the best cornbread to me. My grandmother makes the best. Like, she makes this like these hot cake cornbread. Like, it's kind of like pancakes. It looks like pancakes.
Oh.
But it's cornbread, man, and it's just so good. And like, obviously, like you have that, you have the greens, and like, this is the one part of the meal where you can like go without utensils. Like, it's bread, collard greens. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
You gotta like,
I need to do that.
yeah, you gotta get it mixed up in your hands a little bit.
Because that was the separate. Like, I would have my dish, and then I would get a bowl and put the collard greens in it.
Okay.
And then put the
Because it
cornbread.
runs, and
Yeah.
it gets everything soggy.
But I like to be greedy, and I would take a bunch of collard greens.
Okay.
I wouldn't take just a Like a small amount. I get a bowl full of collard greens.
All right, so that's me with dressing. Like some people do
dressing.
like stuffing.
No, dressing.
Yeah, dressing is my favorite. Like I
It's
know
the best.
when my grandma comes back from Atlanta,
Yeah.
my mom is gonna send me a big ass Ziploc with dressing.
What she put in it?
Celery, onion, egg, salt, pepper, obviously cornbread. And the cornbread is in like a chicken broth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's how we get it soggy and
Yeah.
and then she mush it all up and she add the shit to it, man. And my mom, like, she stick her foot in it, but nah, it's really just her hands, man. And that's where all the love come from.
Yeah.
The love come from the way she massage it. And then some turkey meat. So
I was gonna say, what kind of meat does she put in
it's
it?
got to be the turkey meat.
Exactly. My mom would take the neck of the turkey, all that meat, and put it in there. Yeah.
So I feel like your hand gesture made it seem like really violent.
The neck of the
She
turkey.
took the turkey's neck and she was just like, "You gonna get in this motherfucking dressing tonight?" Nah, but that's what's up. So when Thanksgiving rolls around, like, what's the plan? Like, if you weren't going to your friend's house, like, if this is a traditional Thanksgiving at home with the family,
Yeah.
like, what is the greatest tradition of Thanksgiving for you guys? Like, what do you guys do for the day? Because you gave us a breakdown of
Yeah.
Christmas. So what does Thanksgiving look like?
So what we used to do was my dad would go to work, and then my mom would wake us up, and we each would prepare a dish. She would help us, and then while one was preparing the dishes, my mom, the other ones were washing the dishes, and vice versa. So it was like a line of things. So
Yeah.
say I cooked the dressing, the other two, my sisters, they would do the dishes, and then we would alternate. So then I would help with the dishes, and then the other one would help cook, and so on and so forth. And while we did that, the Thanksgiving parade was on.
Okay.
The Macy's Thanksgiving parade. So we would do that, and then so by the time my dad would come home, he would just throw the turkey in, and he would go shower. We would get the table set, and then eat
Now throw the turkey in. Is this in the oven?
in the oven.
Doesn't it take like 10 hours or some shit like for a turkey? Like, I don't know. I've never baked a turkey.
He would do it the night before. He would just throw it in.
Okay.
So then he put it in the fridge. So all he had to do was
So he's just
warm
reheating
it up.
it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that makes sense. Because I'm like, man, I feel like it takes forever for a turkey to cook now. The past 4 or 5 years, we've deep fried our turkey.
We tried that one year.
Oh, so
We tried that one year.
It's so amazing.
It's good.
It's
good.
amazing. But Thanksgiving, traditionally, Mom would start cooking like a couple days in advance.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so like, because there's just so much that, you know, like our setting is so huge because it's like typically you're feeding 15, 20, 25
Really?
people. Like that's how big of a family that comes over, and it was
Dang.
church family as well as, you know, traditional family. So Mom would just start preparing a lot of food in
Yeah.
advance, which was great because you got to sample the food before it actually came to the date. But on Thanksgiving Day, you know, we would get up. If we had church, sometimes we would have church. You go to church, you come home. Mom heats up the rest of the food. She sets the table, and the guys, you know, my dad would maybe, you know, be prepping the turkey to deep fry. But outside of that, it was just watching football, you know. And so,
Yeah.
like this year would be the first year in a long time, one, that I'm not in Atlanta celebrating Thanksgiving. Like I haven't celebrated on Thanksgiving Day because
Yeah.
of where I work in 10 years. But I would go the week before Thanksgiving and my family would celebrate Thanksgiving early. Like everybody would celebrate Thanksgiving early to accommodate me and my son. So I can't do that this year.
Nice.
There's no football on the dock for me, period. So that's whatever. So I'm kind of anxious to see how Thanksgiving is going to be next year when I'm no longer working for the company that I currently work for. No holidays stolen from me. I just get to be with family and
Yeah.
see how it is.
Yeah.
But I'm excited.
Now, do you guys brine your turkey? I didn't know it was called brining. I would just call it juicing the turkey.
Where you inject it?
Yeah, like you soak it for a couple days.
I don't think you have to do that when you fry it. I mean,
Oh, okay.
obviously you still have to gut it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Go in there and clean it out and all that. But I don't know. I know my dad like injects it with like broth or
Yeah.
whatever, so to make it more juicy. I don't
Yeah.
know how effective it is. I just know that the turkey be bomb as fuck. But
I know it helps it from keeping dry. Every bite will be moist.
Yeah, for me, the only thing that really matters is as long as the dressing is popping, the macaroni and cheese got made, whether I made it or my mom made it, because I'm the best macaroni and cheese maker in the family. You know what I'm saying? I took my mom's recipe, and I added my own special details to it, but I can't tell y'all the secrets.
Not yet.
Because then y'all might be able to make it the way I make it, and I don't want that. I'm selfish in that regard. Mac and cheese, the dressing.
Potato salad.
I don't fuck with potato salad.
What?
At all.
What?
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, like in that regard, like I don't know, like if it were freshly made,
Yes.
and it were still warm,
Yes.
like I might be able to try it. But once it cools off, and like a lot of people put their potato salad in the refrigerator,
Yeah.
like I don't do that.
Oh.
Like certain foods aren't meant to be cold. That's one of them.
But you have the mayonnaise, the eggs.
Yeah,
That needs to be refrigerated.
I guess. I mean,
Or you could throw it in the microwave too. Heat it up a little bit.
mayonnaise and eggs are also in cake. Do you put your cake in the refrigerator?
Yeah.
All right, see? But it's all in how you prepare. You do put your cake in the refrigerator?
After like a day or two, yeah.
No?
Nah, you put it in a cake dish and you just let it sit out.
The cake you ate was refrigerated for 3 days.
What cake?
Alice's cake.
Oh, that was some good cake though.
I'll make a bomb-ass cake. Don't worry about
That was
that.
a good cake.
Anyhow.
It just depends. Like if it's a store-bought cake in the fridge, then of course I'm gonna cut it and put it back in the fridge. But if I make it, I'm not gonna put it in the fridge. I'll put it in the cake
Right.
dish.
And besides, it shouldn't stick around that long. If it's bomb as fuck, it's not going to stick around that long
2-3
anyway.
days
So,
max.
yeah. So, before we wrap up, what are you most thankful for in this holiday season?
My health. I have a roof over my head. I
Okay.
have a job. And I'm gonna have a beautiful, healthy nephew
Yeah.
born in February. So I'm thankful for that too.
Due February 28th, correct? Is that right? Okay. So, have they decided on the name yet?
Yes.
You don't have to announce it, but they have decided on the name.
They have.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, they're gonna name it after the father, but they're gonna go by his middle name.
I'm going to figure out what that is tomorrow. I think I know what it is, but I'll double check.
Yeah.
I'll double check. Right now, and I will preface this by saying that if I miss anything, if I forget anything, it's not because I'm not thankful for it. It's just that there's so much that's happened in the past year to be thankful for. So I'm really happy in that regard that there's more to be thankful for and happy about than, sad or depressed about.
Yeah.
You guys watch this podcast. Those of you that watch it, those of you that have listened, for a while, you hear me be very, very somber a lot of the times when I'm talking about my personal life, and sometimes dark. But over the course of the year, realistically, like my life has been pretty good. So I'm very thankful for my mental health. I'm thankful for my physical health, for the mental and physical health of and overall well-being of my son, my friends and family, for like the small circle that I chose.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful that I have like great people in my life that understand me, and give me the positive reinforcement to get up and do the shit that I intend to do, point me in the right direction. In those times when I'm off, just support me,
Yeah.
Whether it's a hug, whether it's words of wisdom, whether it's time alone. I'm just so grateful that these people have been in my corner over the past year. I'm thankful for the viewers. I'm thankful for the listeners, and all the support that we've garnered as we've continued to do this every single week.
Yeah.
I'm thankful for Antoine. I'm thankful for you. I'm also thankful for Visual Director Bay and Garland Green, Alton, who helped start this podcast. And we'll do all of this again in a couple weeks when we do the anniversary show. But I just want to be like in this time of gratitude and thankfulness. I'm thankful. I'm happy that we are where we are. And, a million more things to come. So Let's get it.
That's good.
Yeah. What's happening? What was that sound?
Just my phone.
That was your phone?
Telling me I need to go to bed.
Oh shit! Like I was a little nervous. Like, maybe you was getting a special text. Maybe you were being requested, or maybe some pictures were being requested of you.
No.
No?
No.
How did that work out with
What?
you and your new boyfriend, Shoulder Boy?
Shoulder boy?
Shoulder Boy, tell him.
Shoulder boy. All right, update. He texted me today and said that he needed those shoulder... Oh, the magic lost. He told me he needed those shoulder pics because he was constipated and they help him shit. So, I don't know how that works. I would suggest mineral oil, castor oil.
Castor oil, yeah.
Yeah. Changing up your diet.
Yep.
Fiber.
Caffeine.
Caffeine. Oof.
Papaya.
Papaya. Mm-hmm.
That'll clean you up.
Yeah. Some collard greens. That'll definitely clean you up.
Or you can do like maybe the best of the week and have a dick in your ass, and I'm pretty sure that'll help you clear everything out.
In your
So
booty hole.
yeah, in your booty hole. And if you don't like dick, I mean, you can always get a dildo or like a butt plug or booty beads.
No.
No?
No.
How do you know?
I just look at those beads and just imagine it going one by one inside. I can't do it.
You might like the way it feels.
You might like it.
Nah, I'm very sensitive in my booty area. I've
All right.
had different things there, and I don't want nothing else.
I won't ask because it's a Thanksgiving show. This is a family show.
It's nothing bad. Just cameras. Yeah.
Okay. I mean,
Colonoscopies, fingers.
could you stop? Visual director, babe, please.
The whole day.
No, it's good. Please just give a quick, a thankful
Oh,
shout out.
I wasn't ready.
All right, well,
Well, I can't say thankful for my health. I'm dying.
I mean, of course you could.
You still breathing?
Barely.
What are you doing?
Staring at me.
Yeah,
Coming
because
around?
like,
I didn't want to be in the camera.
Oh,
all right,
then
so
you
just
don't
say
have
it.
to be.
Yeah, like, it
I
was,
was just trying to get close to the mic so you can hear me better.
boom.
You put me on the spot. I wasn't ready.
Okay,
It's
what are you
okay.
thankful for?
All my family
Mhm.
and my friends
Mhm.
and my health and Bae.
Aww.
Aw.
I'm not cute.
Yeah.
That's so sweet.
So yeah, again, man, thank you to all of you,
All of you.
and special shout out to my boy Twan D
You
in
are
New York.
missed. Oh, you saw his beanie he got?
Yeah, BK. You
Brooklyn.
know what I'm saying? From the sty, yeah, that's the wrong borough.
That's the Bronx. That's the Bronx.
Yeah. Hopefully my man come back with pics from the sty and he can tell us some memories that he had and tell us everything that he wants to tell us about New York because I still haven't gone.
What?
That's an experience that I want to experience my way, like as a full-on tourist, and I just want to do things a certain way. So I can't wait to get his account. And yeah, it's gonna be dope to have him back. So
New York is nice.
next episode 48.
This is 47. Next one will be 48.
48, we're gonna have Twan D back, barring I don't know, fuck shit that happens in life. See y'all next week. Much love to you.
Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
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 Happy holidays to all of y'all.
Whatever you celebrate.
Peace.
Maybe the best podcast.
When I was young, I always wanted to be famous. I'd fuck 200,000 bitches on a sleigh bed. Not all at once, but if I could, I would, I swear, yeah. Just like the fucker, like Big Pun, I'm not a player. Okay, now I've been on some other shit with my bad bitch thicker than Southern grits. We fucking and we get to the money, fuck all that sucker shit. I've been on a hell of a run, I need a sponsorship. mothership. This bitch is pussy out of this world, straight from a mothership. I've been on my ET and being broke is foreign in my 30s. There's nothing you can say today that hurt me. Just sit back and observe me. Pop the top off this bottle. Vevin bacon for breakfast and getting top from a model. Bitch, I'm cool. Bitch, I'm bad. And if I die tomorrow, them bitch niggas would be glad. So I plan to be right back. It's only right they hate it. And if I had to fuck a give, I wouldn't. I can't fake it. So bitch niggas gotta take
All I
it.
know is getting to and bagging up that moolah. And if they try to stop it, press that Glock to their medulla. These niggas never measure up when fucking with the ruler. Cause they be taking days off pussy niggas, Ferris Bueller.